Hi guys, it's Maddie. The lighting is terrible, I'm aware. But I did some little plaits in my hair to make up for the fact that I'm always wearing the same outfit at the moment in every single video. Actually, no, I'm not. I lie. I thought I was wearing my pajamas. I don't know why, because this outfit's so comfy. I am wearing a different outfit. Yeah, I thought I was wearing my pajamas, probably because I had this zipped up. And recently my go-to outfit is my red pajamas and this jacket. And I thought I was wearing my pajamas. I thought I was wearing my pajamas all day. That shows you that my brain hasn't been working all day. I completely forgot I got changed. Whoopsie doopsie. Anyways, I tried to move for better lighting and just made it worse. So, whoops, and I clicked my leg in the process. But I tried, okay, I tried to make better lighting. Basically, this is just a quick video for the Madalada channel to give you an update, because so far in the story of my health complications, we've had my reproductive system being a pain. I've got vlogs on Madalada Munden, and I've got a video about what happened when I went to A&E and what happened when I went to the GP. By the time you're seeing this, those videos will be up. So if you're interested in the more itty-gritty details, the vlogs on Madalada Munden. If you want to listen to just more factual information of what happened at A&E and the GP, then the videos on this channel, I'll link them all below if you want to follow the journey along. But trigger warnings advised, discretion advised. Don't watch it if it's going to upset you, because there are mentions of blood and issues like that. Blood and tissue is what I'm going to say, not like tissue you blow your nose with, human tissue. So yeah, that, but this isn't in that video, so don't worry about that. Otherwise I would have said a straight up warning at the beginning. This is just me talking about how crappy I feel. So basically, yesterday I was in maths class, and I've been feeling ill all day. I've been feeling rough all day. I blamed it on cerebral palsy, fibromyalgia, and bad allergies. If you can't tell by my voice, my allergies are bad at the moment. Even in October, I get bad allergies, I get bad hay fever. Even in October, I'm getting too hot. I'm either too hot or too cold. Anyways, so I blamed it on fibro, I blamed it on CP, I blamed it on allergies, I blamed it on not getting much sleep. I was like, it's a high pain day, and I feel crappy from lack of sleep. It's nothing. So, yeah. Yeah, basically, I just blamed it all on that. I do have a vlog that I'll also link below of this day, if you want to follow along with my day. But basically, I've been feeling terrible all day is what you need to know. Like a high pain day, feeling awful, but I just put it down to pre-existing conditions. And still forced myself to go to maths because I didn't want to be behind, because I really struggle with maths, and I'd rather be in the lesson and feeling crappy than not at the lesson and fall behind. But that didn't work out in my favour either way. So, I struggle, but I eventually get to college 10 minutes late, and I go in the bathroom at first, and then I head up to class. And I'm feeling really rough. I'm struggling to process the lesson. I feel bloody awful, basically. And as the lesson goes on, I'm getting like hotter and hotter, and like feeling sicker and sicker, and like I just start feeling gradually worse. At first I felt sick, and then I started to overheat, so I took my hat off that I was wearing, because I was cold before. I took my hat off that I was wearing, and my jacket, but I was still overheating, and I was getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and that's when the sickness turned like and like feeling sicker and sicker, and like I just start feeling gradually worse. At first I felt sick, and then I started to overheat, so I took my hat off that I was wearing, because I was cold before. I took my hat off that I was wearing, and my jacket, but I was still overheating, and I was getting hotter and hotter and hotter, and that's when the sickness turned like into violent nausea. Like, I felt incredibly ill. So, violent nausea, and then it gets to the point where I literally feel like I am about to puke, like I'm gonna vomit in class. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna vomit, I feel like I'm gonna puke, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. I literally think I am going to be sick. So I get up from my seat, only grabbing my phone, and I basically dart out the room as best I could, but I was feeling really lightheaded and really sick, and when I stood up to leave the room, our classroom's connected to the library, like it's inside the library, it's a little room connected to the library, so as I left the classroom I was instantly in the library, and I felt so lightheaded, I felt so sick. The room started swirling, basically. I thought I was going to pass out. As I started walking, I realised I think I'm going to pass out, or throw up, or both. So I collapsed into like one of those spinny office chairs, and I remember feeling violently ill and violently lightheaded is the only way I can describe it, and the room was literally swirling round in my vision, and I was thinking I'm going to pass out, or puke and pass out, or both. I felt absolutely horrendous, and it was the same kind of sickness and lightheadedness that I got on the 23rd of September, on that Saturday, but there wasn't the pain there. And so, in a panic, thinking I'm going to pass out, I call my mum. I'm like, Mum, I'm going to pass out. I feel violently ill. I think I'm going to pass out. Because I'm so like panicked and feeling terrible. I'm not making much sense on the phone. Why is this happening to me? Like, the doctors still haven't got back to me, and I literally want to know, why is this all happening to me? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I still feel sick today, but nothing like the spell I had at college, thank God. But I just want to know what's going on with me. Honestly, these health complications, I'm like, what is going on with me? But yeah, it sucks, but it's one of those things. So eventually my mum figured out what's going on, because I wasn't making much sense, because I was so panicked and I felt so ill that I wasn't making much sense across on the phone. And then my stomach starts to churn and feel horrible, and that's when I'm like, oh God. So now, not only am I thinking I'm going to throw up, but my stomach is upset. So I have to get up, or this is going to be a disaster. So I struggle, but I get up from the spinny chair, and I head swerving, literally struggling to the bathroom. I literally am thinking with every step, I'm gonna pass out, I'm gonna pass out. Every step I take, I'm thinking I'm gonna pass out any second now, because everything was so hard. I felt so sick. I felt horrendous. My God, I felt so horrendous. But I struggled and made it to the bathroom cubicle, and that's when my stomach was upset. So I was in the cubicle with an upset stomach, and like, TMI, but it was scalding hot coming out of me, like scalding hot. So that's not good. Like, it felt scalding. If you get what I mean. So, anyways, I am feeling horrendous. I'm still feeling like I'm gonna puke, but as I'm sat down in the cubicle, I feel still lightheaded, but not as much like I'm gonna pass out. it starts to fade away, the passing out feeling. And I'm just feeling woozy and really, really sick. And yeah, so I call my mum again, and I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna have to pick me up. So my dad picks me up from college. Basically, I go back, I get my stuff, and I say, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to leave, I feel really rough. Which sucks, because I had a goal to attend every single lesson, but I couldn't stay like that. So I go home. Sorry, I don't know why my skin is really itchy right now. Like in one spot in particular, it's gone really itchy. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm itching because I'm, for some reason, really itchy right now. But yeah, I swear I'm either freezing or boiling. But yeah, I get my stuff, and my teacher gives me the work booklet, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. And I get my stuff, and my dad picks me up and takes me home, and I'm still feeling sick at this point. Not as bad, but I'm still feeling rather sick. So I get into bed, and I'm just chilling in bed, unable to sleep, and then eventually I feel sick, and I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't feel as bad, and that's when I start like editing videos in bed whilst in pain and feeling sick, but not like horrendously sick anymore. But yeah, it was just a really, really weird occurrence, like out of nowhere, just washed over me this feeling of violent nausea and dizziness, and I'm like, why? It literally felt like the Saturday minus the uterus pain, and I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like, the doctors still haven't got back to me, and I literally want to know, why is this all happening to me? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I still feel sick today, but nothing like the spell I had at college, thank God. But I just want to know what's going on with me. Honestly, these health complications, I'm like, what is going on with me? That was yesterday, the 3rd of October 2023. It's now the 4th of October 2023 because it was yesterday. And yeah, to be honest, I just want to know what's going on with my health. Because it's not great, you know? Like, I'm trying to live my life, and I'm getting violent nausea and lightheadedness, and I'm just like, what is going on? I've had problems with nausea and lightheadedness before, but this is taking a whole new level. Yeah, I'm hoping that gynecology will get back to me, but I don't know if this was related. But I felt the exact same way minus the uterus pain, so I'm a bit like, what's going on, you know? But yeah, I hope you guys, I don't know, found the story interesting, or just supported me, I guess, or maybe you guys might know what's going on. I mean, you guys aren't medical professionals, but you might have a good guess. I've been Googling it, but not much Google can really tell you. But my bloods came back from A&E normal, and my urine, so if I had an infection it would have shown up, so I don't know what's going on with me, but clearly something, but I don't know what. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please follow at Madalada Munden -2 on Instagram. I've been doing more on there, hopefully changing the name of that Instagram account in 2024. If you have any ideas, comment them down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Sorry about the crappy lighting. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye guys.